Hello and welcome back to another walk around video from Cambridgeshire Used Car Sales. Today I'm very pleased to be able to show you around this 2009 Mercedes-Benz CLC 180 Kompressor. It's a particular pleasure to show you around this car today, which is finished in brilliant silver metallic with newly refurbished 18-inch grey alloy wheels and factory-fitted two-tone cream and grey upgraded leather upholstery. This particular Mercedes-Benz has been meticulously looked after and cherished throughout its life and comes with a full Mercedes-Benz main dealer service history. We shall have an initial overview of the car to begin with, and then throughout the video we shall take a closer look at the detail of this particular car, both inside and out. Hopefully from this initial overview you can appreciate just how good looking this car is, and it really does stand proud of itself. Moving on to the interior of this Mercedes-Benz, as you can see from the video here, what a pleasure this car is to be in. A really nice modern interior, finished to the high Mercedes-Benz standards. Modern, plush, luxurious and very, very comfortable indeed. You can see here the two-tone leather interior upholstery in very good condition, especially for the age of the vehicle, and very supportive, very comfortable. And the dashboard here, the brushed aluminium style fascias on the centre console and the modern dials there too. Here we can see the condition of the door shuts. Nothing untoward to report. Very, very clean and tidy indeed, as expected for a car which has evidently been looked after and cherished during the course of its life. Moving on to the passenger side of the interior, much the same story on this side too. Very well looked after and cared for car in lovely condition. As per the description of the vehicle, you can see it has an incredibly high specification and has all of the creature comforts that you would expect to see. Here we can see a closer look of the driver's seat from this perspective for you, as well as the centre console arrangement as well. The passenger seat is in much the same condition, nothing untoward to report, and very comfortable as well. Finally, the passenger side door shut, once again very clean and tidy, and everything all present and correct. Finally, moving to the rear of the interior here, the rear seats barely look like they've been sat in. Lovely condition everywhere and very spacious too. There is ample room for children or fully grown adults in the rear of the car here, and very spacious indeed. And panning round here just to show you the condition of the rear of the front seats for you too, once again Very nice indeed, everything all present and correct. I'm now going to take this opportunity to show you around this Mercedes-Benz in a little more detail on a panel by panel basis. Starting from the front corner here, we can see the newly refurbished 18-inch Mercedes-Benz alloy wheels, finished in the lovely gunmetal grey colour, which really does suit the silver exterior colour too. And here we are, just showing you the length of the car here, so you can really see just how straight and true it is down the side of the car, which is always very nice to see. Likewise, just showing you around the lower portion of the panels here, and looking down the side here from the rear perspective. A very nice glossy finish to the paintwork, and although it is a bit of a dull day when this video was taken, still had a lovely shine to it indeed. Another shot of the rear wheels here, and then as we come round to the rear of the car here, really does make a nice change to see one of these CLCs. They've got a really unique sort of style and look to the rear of the car, which does look very, very modern and nice and individual from the other C-Class Mercedes-Benz that you see. You can see here the condition is very nice and as expected, with nothing untoward to report. Notice the finned rear diffuser and protruding exhaust, which hints to the sportiness nature of this sport model, and it just sets it apart from the lower spec models. Once again down the side of the car from the left hand side here, once again very straight and true. And finally from the lower perspective here, very, very reflective and glossy paintwork. It's always lovely to see. And finally to the front corner, and then to the front portion of the car too. And I am a particular fan of the front styling of these Mercedes-Benz. A really nice design with the modern style headlights, large grille and Mercedes-Benz badge, and the lower mesh effect on the lower grille being the sport model. Just ties the design together nicely with these sport extras. A really attractive looking car. I'm now going to take this opportunity to show you under the bonnet and in the boot area of this Mercedes-Benz. As you can see from the video here, very, very clean and tidy and very presentable under the bonnet, and generally just how you'd like to see it. As mentioned, the Mercedes has got full Mercedes-Benz main dealer service history, which we shall look at in closer detail shortly for you, but just how you'd like to see the underbonnet condition of one of these cars. A lovely drive too, the 1.8 litre petrol engine with the automatic gearbox, plentiful power and torque, and a very nice, smooth, relaxing drive with a bit of power there in reserve if you was to need it. To the rear of the car, we can see here the boot parcel shelf liner here, and this reveals a very spacious boot indeed. Plenty of space for all of your luggage, and in very good order indeed too. It's nice to see one of these cars that's been well looked after. We can also see here just a nice look into the interior of the car. A really nice place to be. That lovely duotone leather interior. As to start the engine for you, ignition on, start the car, settles down to a nice idle. Now just so you can hear the engine here. Just popped back into the office here just to give you a brief overview of the service history here, so we can see the Mercedes-Benz digital service history report and all of the detail as we go through. A really lovely service history here, going back through and evidently been looked after through the correct Mercedes-Benz channels, which is always a pleasure to see. And the accompanying receipts and invoices and many other check sheets and lists as well. As to recap, a pleasure to see this very impressive looking CLC Mercedes, which has evidently been looked after over the course of its life. The Mercedes-Benz will be serviced and will have a brand new MOT at the point of sale, and will also come with our own in-house 6-month warranty. And for example, if the car was to fail to proceed, we would arrange to collect the car from your home address and return it to our in-house mechanics, who will then look at the vehicle for you. We hope that this walk around video has shown you this particular car in just that little more detail. However, if you do have any further questions, please don't hesitate to get in touch, and we will do our very best to answer any queries that you may have. Thank you for watching.